Alrighty gang, I'm procrastinating homework, so let's make a little update video. What is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today is Friday, it is January 20th, and I have a little update that I want to discuss. Whoa, I am currently enrolled at Arizona State University, but I take the classes online. Well, I am transferring again. I have been at Arizona State for about a year now. I started January 2022, so yeah, about a year. I honestly loved ASU. I thought the staff was really At first I thought ASU was really good. The staff and the professors were nice. I did have some flaws obviously with some professors, but that's to be expected. Everybody seemed very helpful. I really enjoyed the school. Over time, I honestly have not been a big fan of the school and the online program, so I'm just gonna do a little summary pretty much. So I'm majoring in graphic design, and I am currently behind. I'm currently 56 credits until I graduate, which is not right. You're supposed to be at like 45 right about now. Relatively. I just watched my fish eat a rock. I fell behind when I transferred because I lost some credits, and there are a lot of classes to take a part of the ASU graphic design program. And at first I didn't really think much of it, but as I really got into the program, I realized that it's just very unrealistic. So the graphic design program is 5 years long, which I didn't really think much of it because I'm like, oh, the way they have it like set up, like you're supposed to take 4 classes a semester, that's gonna be like 5 years. But I started out at UMBC taking 15 credits a semester, which aligns you to graduate on the 4-year mark. So I didn't think anything of it. My first semester at ASU, I took 2 and 2. I only took 4 classes, and then I kind of started to up my game. And I took 3 classes in the summer, and I took 5 in the fall, and right now I'm currently enrolled in 3 again. And I was planning on doing another 3 at the end of this semester because our classes are only 7 weeks long. I've taken enough graphic design classes at this point to kind of get a general estimate of the graphic design program at ASU, and I'm honestly not very jazzed by it. I have been doing the same assignments. I am 21 years old in college, and one of my assignments is literally cutting up a pencil and sharpening it and taking a picture of it and submitting that. And I'm not even kidding you. That is one of my assignments. And just for the heck of it, because I can, we're gonna look up what that grade was, because I actually just got the grade earlier today. I haven't checked it yet. I was driving. I did get a 5 out of 5 on sharpening a pencil. Good thing. So I have just gotten, like, I was doing for one class horizontal and vertical lines, like literally just, they're supposed to be spaced an inch apart, and this is a class I'm in right now. They're supposed to be optically spaced an inch apart. So I did that, and she told me it had too many lines, so I redid it and I did less lines. I posted that, and then she commented I needed more lines. So I later reached out to her personally, me and her, and I was like, dude, first off, you told me my 23 lines was too little. Now you're telling me it's too, then I had make it like 12, then it's too little. And then I look at my comments, and she wanted 18 to 24 lines. I was in that, and I told her that, and she said that she miscounted, and that's why I got the grade wrong. Miscounted. How do you miscount 23 lines? Like, you would think at first glance, you'd be like, oh, that's enough, and then count them. Whatever. I was polite. I was like, oh, I understand, whatever, just to get my grade up. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. They'll like make ratios but not explain what the ratio is. It's so obnoxious. So anyway, I decided to look into UMGC, which is University of Maryland Global Campus. I looked at UMGC before I transferred to ASU, but I didn't see the graphic communications degree, but I see it now. So I did a little bit of research, and I looked, and they only have 31 major specific credits. I'm currently taking 76 at ASU. So I reached out and got in contact with an advisor. She was incredibly nice, and we talked, and she said that I could send my unofficial transcript in for a preliminary exam, preliminary assessment, to kind of get an idea of what of my credits they would take if I did decide to make that move. And I did have another advisor come to me and was like, well, we really need you to submit your official transcript. And I kind of explained the situation and was like, you know, I need to graduate by spring of 2024, and I'm not really sure when that's going to be. Like, I'm not sure what that's going to be like at ASU right now, but I don't want to make that switch if it's not going to happen with UMGC, because I'm not going to move around if I don't need to. They agreed. They let me like submit my unofficial transcripts and just do an estimate, which I don't think the estimate would be that far off. It might be a couple credits different, but I'm also in another class right now. I'm in a couple classes right now that might transfer over too. They didn't have a grade, so I don't think those were assessed. I sent them my unofficial transcripts, and I just got my preliminary assessment back, and they are willing to accept estimated 74 of my credits, which would leave me with 46 until graduation, which is perfect. That is literally perfect. I needed at least like 70 to make this even happen, or to make this even be a possibility, because I was planning, like, I do plan on doing summer classes. I don't even know if I'm gonna need to, but I do plan on doing them just because I'd rather be safe than sorry. At least take like 2 or something. Like, and their terms are kind of laid out the same way. Like, you have 2 8-week sessions in a semester. The summer one isn't the same. I can take summer classes, I believe it's from like May 17th to like July, I don't know why I said July like that, July 11th or June something to August something. So I probably wouldn't, and I actually think that might be for the best, because I might just take a couple classes that first session, so I actually have a summer break, because I didn't get one last year. Now comes the fun part for me. I love planning out classes and stuff, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plan out what classes I need to take. So the main reason for the transfer doesn't come from my irritation with the classes, that's just a small portion of it, but also the fact that I said that I am taking 6 classes a semester plus at least 3 in the summer. They all have to be available in order for me to graduate on time, and that's not gonna happen because I've had so many classes not already available. They also are no longer offering 3rd or 4th year graphic design classes in the summer, so any upper level classes I plan on taking, I can't. I just don't want to get to the point where it's definitely too late, like a semester before or something, and then find out a class isn't available and that I can't take it and graduate, because I would be very mad. I'd be very mad. That is pretty much the main reason for the transfer, is just because I'm trying to graduate by spring of 2024. And yeah. If it happens to be a little bit earlier, I'm not mad. I wouldn't be mad. I think UMGC has it to where you take 3 classes per like term. That's what they kind of recommended me for right now. So I was going to plan around it being 3 and 3. So I'd be taking 18 credits per semester, which might actually work out best because I might then have a shorter spring semester. And I did think about the idea of graduating early, but I have been slamming myself with work for the past 2.5 years in order to try to graduate on time. And if you're telling me that I'm ahead and I could slack off towards the end of the year, you bet I'm going to. I'm going to. So I can't make any ultimate decisions yet until I talk to someone at my work who is in charge of the college program that I'm in, because it is ultimately his yes or no. I don't think he would say no because the degrees are very similar. I have a course list that they work. But I do have to get approval through him before I make any decisions of sending off official transcripts and preparing for the official transfer. Future Alexa here. I am officially, I am transferring. I don't think I like recorded anything saying officially like, oh, I'm transferring, but this is kind of like the, oh, I'm transferring video. I sent my first transcript to UMGC from UMBC. 58 credits transferred. Well, 58 already, plus the 13 I plan on taking over these next 2 semesters. But yeah, so we are transferring. I just can't submit my official ASU transcript until I finish my current classes, because I am definitely not paying their $15 transfer fee for official transcripts.
That's insane, because that would be like friggin' $30 of all my own personal information. And I'm not paying for someone to send my own personal information. That's insane. Okay. Carry on.
I think that this is going to be a lot better for me. I honestly have been having a lot of really bad mental issues with school because it just feels like I'm doing the same thing. And to be told that you can't draw horizontal and vertical lines hurts a lot more than you would think it would. I have about a month left of school. My last day of school is February 28th at ASU for the session. But this is really, really exciting for me. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be very, very good for me. So that is my plan. And it's really hard because it's my third school I've been at. But all my transfers have been like with good reasoning. Like I left UMBC because I couldn't do the whole in-person thing after being online for a year and a half. It was just too hard for me. And also I was giving up a lot by going to UMBC, and it was just so much easier online. So that's why I transitioned to online. And right now I need to graduate on time. This is prohibiting me from graduating. And if you're telling me, like literally, that's cut in half. 76 divided by 2 is literally 33. I'm taking half the amount of major classes that I would have to take. And all of the electives, like the like random electives, covered by all the crap I've already taken. So, live, laugh, love. So, there's this Disney show called Clouds. It's like a movie. And I've been wanting to watch it for a really long time because I saw a clip of it on TikTok. But I know it's sad. And I'm like, it's been a pretty decent day today. So, I'm like, do I want to watch something sad? Probably not. But anyway, it's currently 6:22. I can't believe it's only 6. Nights have felt really, really long for me, and I still get nothing done. So it's really not good.